If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the...
NFW Nation, and welcome to another episode of The Love Shack. I'm your host, Big Al, the Doctor of Love.
And I'm your co-host, Thomas Earls. Good evening, Albert.
Thank you. Good evening, Charles. And with us is the son of the legend. Also, he is the NFW Tri-State Champion, Bobo Brazil Jr. How you doing, Bo?
Hey, how you doing, brother Charles? And Big Al, how you doing?
Oh, we're doing great. We are doing great. I tell you what, at April Aftermath, April 20th at the Metro Sports Center, 5820 Metro Drive, bell time 7:30. You're going to be in a very important match for the Tri-State title. You're taking on Cliff Compton for the Tri-State title. So I'll tell you what, Charles, if you got a few things you want to talk to him about, the matches and everything, then I'll get with them. You can go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Bobo, it's good to have you on the show with us once again. Last time I talked to you, you've been traveling a little bit. I want to ask you a question. Tell me about going up there and wrestling with Ox Baker. How was that match? Hey, Charles, it was a very experienced match. Ox is 70-something years old. He's kind of like Gypsy Joe. He don't want to give it up, and he's a tough old man. And I'm telling you, it was an experience. And still getting kicked around and knocked around by a man that age. And it kind of got to me. I had a pretty rough time. And you want to really know my experience. My experience was that, and I had to really dig down. And that let me know I didn't do my homework like I supposed to do it. But I made it through with the match. And not only that, I had to deal with Ox Baker Jr. a week after that. Oh, man. That as I pinned Ox, he told me he didn't like what I had did. And then I had really a grudge match with him, and it was blood all over the ring when we got done, and I still come out victorious. And like I tell anybody, when you step in the ring with the son of the legend, I hope you got your homework done, because I'm coming. I done studied mine, and I'm coming for an A, not a B. There you go. I like that. Yeah, you always come for an A. Well, I'm going to tell you what, this guy you got the 20th Cliff Compton, Domino, whatever he's going by this week. He's a WWE guy. He's a tough guy, big guy, young guy, agile. What do you think's what's your plans for that match, Bobo? Well, my plan that much, Charles, I hope that he comes for a fight. And I'm no stranger to title matches, and I'm hoping, like I said, he come ready. And we want to give the fans what they want, and that's a good fight. And if he thinks he's going to take that title, all I can say for him is be ready. And one thing, if he do take the title, he'll know that he's been in one of the worst matches that he ever had been for a fight. I guarantee you, when he wake up the next morning, he would call the promoter and say, I never want another match with Mr. Brazil. Well, I know it's going to be a good match, and I know you'll give him everything he's coming for. Let me ask you, you don't think there's a chance of using your daddy's cocoa butt, do you? It's going to be several of them delivered. I'm going to give him everything that I got. Because, I know he's a young man, and he's coming to build a reputation, and he's not going to build one off of me. Right, you know, like I said, he's a tough guy. He's been there, done that, and he's out to get those notches in his gun, if you know what I mean. So he's definitely going to be gunning. But like I told my mom, man, Bobo Jr., man, is like Bobo Sr., and he don't give up. You know, I've seen some brutal matches with your dad and the Sheik. I mean, some bloody matches, and he never gave up.
Well, you know, Sir Charles, I know Mo, man. I take my hat off to him in the Sheik match, but if you just sat back for a moment and some of the toughest matches that been through NFW, if you look at their Vic the Bruiser matches, that's the man that brought the best out of me there, right there in NFW. We had some knockdown and drag out matches that they had to pull us apart. And if that young man thinks that he's going to come in and play a little bit, he's got another thing coming. I'm telling you, I'm going to hand it to him on a silver platter. And if he can't deal with it, they don't need him getting in that square circle.
I understand that, Bobo. Like I said, he better get ready for a fight, because a fight's what you'll deliver. Well, I'm going to turn you over to Al here. I'm not 100% here today, so I'm gonna let Al come over, and thank you very much for being on the show here, Bobo.
Nobody, tell Charles, keep your head up, and look to the hills and come at your help. Everything's
sure
gonna
will,
be
buddy.
all right. Remember, everything is done for a reason.
That's true.
Hey,
All right,
Bo,
Albert.
you've had that tri-state title for some time now, haven't you? You there, Bo?
You there?
Yeah, you've held that title for quite some time, haven't you?
Yeah, I had that title for a while, but Big Al sound like you're pretty far off there.
Okay.
Stuff, but I had the title for a while, and I tell you, the guy he's gonna have to be really in top shape. I don't care if he comes from the WWE and violence training center down there in Florida. I know most of those guys. Out through my career, I worked with Steve Kerr and Dusty Rhodes and all of them, Steve both. And I know their training, and I know what they could put out. So I hope he took some of that training and knowledge and bring it to NFW and show the people what they got. Because the people there, they know what Bobo got and what Bobo can dish out. And I know they done told him, and the rumors round, that he's in for a biggest fight of his life.
There you go. And also, you said you're from Benton Harbor, Michigan?
Yeah, I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan.
From Benton Harbor, Michigan. Now, is your wife there with you, Bo?
I beg your pardon?
Is your wife there close by you?
Yeah, she's right now watching a football game. We got a park close by our house. She's watching it.
Yeah, just let her know me and Charles said hi. She's her buddy. She really gets into your matches. She's a good supporter of yours, isn't she?
Yeah, but you know, I told her about this match. She said, I'm just going to stand and watch this young man. He got all his marbles getting in the ring with you. He's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
I tell them all to step in that ring with you, they got to be crazy. She said, you and Vic is one of the toughest guys I ever seen, and y'all go toe-to-toe and still won't give up. And said, this guy got to be crazy. Either he's on drugs or something to get in that ring with you.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great match. You know, Cliff Compton versus Bobo Brazil Jr. for the tri-state title. Like I said, I've known you've held it for pretty close to a year, maybe longer. I mean, you've had some pretty tough matches, especially with Vic on winning it and retaining it. So I tell you what, it's not going to be easy taking that title away from you. It's going to be a pretty hard task to take care of, because when you go up against them a legend, you're going up against pretty tough competitors. So we want to wish you the best.
He gonna see what it is for one Big Al to be in the ring with a legend. He's going to see what it is to be in the ring with a 5-time Hall of Famer. And he's going to see what it is to be in the ring with a man can really fight.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. I'll tell you what, like I said.
And I'm not going to take nothing short of this young man.
Oh, no.
Because to get up to the ladder where I'm at, he had to come a long way. He came through a lot of opponents to get there. Yeah. So I know he's coming with his guns up.
Oh, yeah.
He's not leaving nothing behind, but all I
better.
I'm coming with 100%. I don't need 99 and a half. I'm coming with 100% for him.
There you go. There you go. Well, Bo, we want to thank you very much for being on here at short notice. I know you're a big fan favorite in the NFW. I mean, you got a lot of fans out there. When you come out in the ring, they really get riled up when they see you there. So they know they're going to be in for a great match and a great event. So I'll tell you what, before we let you go, is there anything you want to say to the NFW Nation before we let you go?
Yeah, I do want to say, Big Al, my heart goes out to Sir Charles and his family, and for the NFW's fans, I want all of them to stay blessed, keep their head up, and for you and your wife, Big Al, God bless y'all.
You take care. Thank you very much, Bo, and we'll see you on April 20th, okay?
All right, you too, Big Al.
All right, take care.
Thank you, Bobo.
Bye-bye.
All right, no problem.
Good night, my friend. I'll tell you what, Charles, there's a classy man right there. I tell you what, he's a great example of a great human being.
He's a good man, yes he is.
He is a great wrestler, a great person, an ordained minister. You couldn't ask for a better person than Bo. He's great. I love him. And I'll tell you what, Charles, April 20th is going to be great. We got a couple announcements also. We want to let everybody know that the first blood match, fans bring the weapons. Well, the Hardcore Cowboy Scotty Wolf is taking NFW champion Johnny Richards' place in that one. Johnny Richards has some nerve damage in his hands, his wrist, and his leg, and he's got to get that taken care of. And he's not cleared by the doctor yet. We want to wish Johnny the best in his rehab and everything, and hope all goes well, and hope to see him back soon. You there, Charles?
Yes, sir. I'm here, Uncle Al, the kitty's pal.
Okay, but the match will continue, and it's going to be Hardcore Cowboy Scotty Wolf. And the SOL against the Coalition is still going to take place. We don't know if Scotty's going to be a participant in that, or if we're going to go ahead and get another wrestler to put in there to take his place. But we'll make that decision here probably by next week. And by next Love Shack, we should know definitely if it's going to be Scotty or someone else. And we'll keep the NFW Nation on that one also. But like I said, we got a great card. We just heard Bobo Brazil Jr. talking about his match against Cliff Compton in the Tri-State title match. And like I said, last week we talked to Crazy Mary Dobson, which was a great interview. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing her in action going up against Athena in a women's match. Then, like I said, we got Hardcore Cowboy Scotty Wolf taking on Vic the Bruiser in the first blood match. Fans bring the weapons. Then we got a great tag team coming in. Flash Flanagan with the return of Dangerous Doug Gilbert taking on JP Lightning and Sebastian Harris. That match right there is going to be great. Then we got the Madman, Pondo, taking on Gator McAllister. Then again, like I said, we got SOL taking on the Coalition. And plus we got an 8-person tag match. Like I said, Canadian Kid and Chloe on one side. 2 opponents to be determined. Like I said, probably by next week we'll find out those opponents. They're 2 teammates going up against Epiphany, Benny Bray, and 2 more persons on their side. We'll update that by next week also. We also got T-Boat coming in. Oh, yeah, the unification match. Brandon Espinoza and Ace Hawkins, the No Limits Tag Champions, are taking on they call it the River City Saints, Johnny Whiplash and Tempest, in a unification match. Winner takes all. Which that match there is going to be great. And like I said, plus we got a Canadian Kid, Chloe, River City Saints, Benny Bray, Bishop, Hosea Kane, damn, and Big Alan Moore. I'll tell you what, Charles, my head. But I'll tell you what, we got a lot of great action. We got a lot of great stars coming in. It's going to be off the hook. We want to thank our sponsors: Evansville Tire, Greek's Pizzeria, Jan's Fashion Costume, A Brighter Side Incorporated, Rave Entertainment, and TJ Scrap Dealer. I tell you what, Charles, anything you want to add or want to say about any of the matches?
I just want to say I want to see everybody out there at the NFW arena out there at the Metro Sports Center, April 20th. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And just going to say, every match is the main event as always. We want to see you out there. Have one of the nicer nights of the year. I do believe, Albert. It's finally getting a little warmer. That groundhog was wrong.
It's great.
And so we're glad his little butt's gone. I don't think he told the truth this year, by no means. But anyway, want to see everybody out there. Tell your neighbors, bring a friend. Going to be one night to remember, Big Al.
Oh, it's going to be great. Plus, also, we got the little contest going for the new Love Shack logo. You get your Love Shack logo, put it on Facebook, put it on the New Folks Wrestling group page. And by May 25th, who gets the most likes, we will use their logo. They will have a chance to win the old logo banner. They have a chance to win the very first Love Shack t-shirt to come out with the new logo. And plus, a chance, also dinner or lunch at Greek's Pizzeria with me and the Charming One. Whew, plus some other great merchandise. I'm going to try to get some hats coming in. Hopefully I can get those before the next show. And other great merchandise. And like I said, it all happens at NFW's April Aftermath, April 20th. 5820 Metro Center, 5820 Metro Drive at the Metro Sports Center. Bell time 7:30 p.m. It's going to be great. Like I said, Bobo's going to defend his tri-state title. I'm looking forward to seeing that against Clint Compton. Then you got, like I said, the first blood match, the women's match, the unification match. Dangerous Doug Gilbert making his return. Madman Pondo back in action. SOL gets Coalition. I tell you what, Charles. What's that, sir?
I said it's going to be one good night, Albert.
Oh, it's going to be great. I tell you what, I don't have any more to add, but said, next week I'm hoping to get some of the NFW Nation members out here. We're hoping to talk to some of them about April 20th. Maybe we can get a few of those come over here and be on the Love Shack with us. I'll make some phone calls. But I tell you what, Charles, I have nothing else to say. If you have anything to say before you spread the love, if you don't, if you want to go ahead and spread the love, it's all yours, buddy.
I just want to say thank you, Mama Ruth, for always bringing in great talent for the NFW Nation.
Okay.
Don't forget, everybody, be out there.
Hey, Charles.
April the 20th, right out there at the Metro Sports Center in Evansville, Indiana.
Hey, Charles.
We'll see you then.
Hey, Charles. Before you spread the love, I got one more quick announcement, okay?
All right.
We want to also send out our thoughts and prayers to Teresa Keown. She's having surgery Monday. She's an FW Nation member. She's great. She takes a lot of pictures for us, posts them on there for us. She comes to the events. She's a sweetheart, so we want to wish her the best on her surgery. Hope all goes well, and let her know she's in our hearts and our prayers. And hope the surgery goes well, and hope we can see her soon. Woo.
Get well, Teresa.
That's right.
All right. Just remember this on NFW Nation.
So I'll tell you what, Charles, it's all yours.
Leave the fighting to us. All you got to do is spread the love. See you, Albert.
Good night, Charles. Good night, NFW Nation.
You see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the